Welcome to G.O.Q TV. Welcome to G.O.Q TV. Grabs of quality. Grabs of quality. We've got it all.
Hello, ladies, and welcome to another episode of Me Time Monday. My name is Tasha, and I'm going to be sharing with you today just a couple of words of encouragement. I really don't have a lot to say, but just looking back, the year 2020, it's been such a roller coaster. It's been such a crazy year. But when we look at it though, we see that a lot of people have really gained like a lot of things that are actually benefiting them right now. You look back and it was kind of a year of elevation. So, a lot of people got to elevate themselves and they discovered some talents that they didn't know that they had. So, I just want to think that in all the bad things that were happening in 2020, it kind of, made you come out of it stronger and have more talents that you're now using in 2021. So as we proceed, my reading is going to come from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verses 1 to 8. And it reads, Then Moses went out and spoke these words to all Israel. I am now 120 years old, and I am no longer able to lead you. The Lord has said to me, You shall not cross the Jordan. The Lord your God himself will cross over ahead of you. He will destroy these nations before you, and you will take possession of their land. Joshua also will cross over ahead of you, as the Lord said, and the Lord will do to them what he did to Sihon and Og, the kings of the Amorites, whom he destroyed along with their land. The Lord will deliver them to you, and you must do to them all that I have commanded you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Then Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the presence of all Israel, Be strong and courageous, for you must go with this people into the land that the Lord swore to their ancestors to give them, and you must divide it among them as their inheritance. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. I just want us to focus on the verse 6 that says, Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So, my message today, I'm just going to title it, A Bend is Not an End. I want you to hashtag in the comments and say hashtag a bend is not an end, because this is what God is saying to you today, that he is not going to leave you. No matter where you go, he will walk with you. He is going to go ahead of you and walk with you. No matter what you're going through right now, this is 2021. We have had so many families. Everybody just keeps dying. But in that sadness, God is saying that he's not going to leave you. He is going to continue walking with you. He's going to do that. I came across a quote today, and I was like, let me just share it. It says, when I got enough confidence, the stage was gone. When I was sure of losing, I won. When I needed people the most, they left. When I learned to dry my tears, I found a shoulder to cry on. When I mastered the skill of hating, someone started loving me from the core of the heart. And while waiting for light for hours, when I fell asleep, the sun came out. This is just how life is. Like, sometimes you plan your things and they don't just come out the way you want them to. That's just how life goes. We never know what happens. So right now, I'm just urging everybody to keep on praying, to keep on just seeking God, because this is the time. We never know. This is the time. We need to keep seeking God and just praying to Him and making sure that our relationship with Him is right. And not to forget that in whatever you do, He is God. He is ever present, and He is going to show up for you. He is not going to leave you alone. You are going to have so many breakthroughs this year. You just have to believe that. You just have to believe that. God has promised you something that's really big. He says in His word that He has plans for you to prosper and not plans to harm you. So you just have to believe that, and everything will work out in your favor, because you are God's favorite. So a bend is not an end. Whatever you're going through right now, whatever bend it is, I'm just here to remind you that a bend is not an end.
If you like what you see and would like to donate to Girls of Quality USA and Belize, please feel free to send all monetary donations to Cash App at $Girls of Quality. Be blessed.